right. Man, so what was your favorite version of Sting?
Wolfpack Sting.
That ain't even last long.
But as a kid, that's what I loved. It. I just love the face paint, the red face paint, and I love the Wolfpack itself. So I mean, I was biased, I guess. But I mean, that's what I remember. That's what I love.
Yeah.
For me, I like the Beach Blonde, but I like the Beach Blonde as he started getting into that character a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like not like when it first happened, when he first like had those classic Ric Flair. I'm like when he started like really, you knew who he was. You know what I'm saying? It was team with Luger and fighting all these other people like that. So and when he was fighting like Cactus Jack and Vader and all them, you know what I'm saying? Spin the wheel, make the deal match and all that type of thing. That's but I like the initial Crows thing because I like with everything that came with it. Coming down from the rafters, sitting up in the rafters, looking, pointing the back, not saying a word, but that's the superstardom of a superstar that can do that, right?
Yeah.
Look at like you said on the Rock Monday, didn't say nothing,
Right.
but commanding attention. Same the same way in that regard. Just didn't say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I remember. I think it was in WCW when Sane was kind of making special appearances, right, as the Crow thing. And I think it was Hacksaw Jim Duggan came down when he's in WCW. He was saying in the camera, "Be a man, Sting. Be a." When they was trying to get them to, fight the NWO and that whole thing. Be a Sting. Be a man. He said that on the way to the ring. Middle of the ring, Sting drops down and Scorpion Death drops him. You know what I'm saying? Look it up. You'll see. Be a man, Sting. Hacksaw Jim Duggan. He's not a quiet guy. So
Right.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So and then boom. So the way they built that though, the special moments of that factor, you know what I'm saying? Like that was the birth of apartheid. All right.
I would say, man, my favorite was the Crow Sting too, man. Coming down from the rafters and just that whole aura around that character, man. I mean, I was like, man, is this a bad guy, good guy? I mean, you just didn't know, But I think the whole picture behind it was amazing, man. Sting has a historical career. I mean, he had some great battles against Flair too, man.
Yeah, Flair. You can say Flair. And when he teamed up with Luger, he had classes against Harlem Heat, Steiners, I believe LOD. You or War Warriors, however you want to say that in that time. But I think some of the other classics that he had classes when he was the Crow against Savage, against the memorable moments against Hogan. You know what I'm saying? He had a couple of cool matches with Goldberg. So he had, he touched a little bit of everybody in that regard. You know what I'm saying? I know in TNA, then he fought AJ Styles, Jeff Hardy, Kurt Angle, all this RVD, what I'm saying? Yeah, all that going on. So even there, you had that stick, So then you go to WWE. Unfortunately, only one he fought was Triple H and Seth Rollins. But the injury happened in that match, and unfortunately, it just didn't work out. So
right.
But yeah,
now, who you think? So this is always the going debate. So who did the sharpshooter or the Scorpion Deathlock first?
It was Scorpion Deathlock, and I heard that from documentary. I think Tyson Kidd said it in a documentary that Sting had it first.
Okay.
Because Bret Hart didn't use that when he was with the Hart Foundation.
Oh, wow.
They used the what they call it, the Hammer pick him up and he comes in the heart attack. Didn't they call it heart attack?
Yeah,
right?
heart attack. Yeah.
So he was a tag team wrestler for a while.
Yeah.
So I don't remember him even using that then until he came a singles. Now, not to say he didn't try it in the match, but it wasn't his finisher like that. They never beat anybody like that. So not in the tag team situation.
Right. Mm-hmm. So where does he go from here? Years from now, you think we inducted him to the Hall of Fame?
Who, Sting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's already in which one? Because he's already in the WWE one.
Right.
So which one you? What is another one out there too?
I saw one today. Yeah.
Is there another one?
No, I think already. I know he was in TNA one and the WWE one too. So yeah. I mean, good. Unless that's not what's another one, but.
Well, to answer your question though, Sean, if there's going to be another Wrestling Hall of Fame for whatever reason, whether it's a company or some kind of organization, yes, he should go on that too, without question, because he is considered, even though he played a heel part of his career, he would probably go down is one of the greatest faces, the most popular faces ever. Based on based on what he did. You know what I'm saying? Based on what he did. There's a few names, in my opinion. I think the people who will go down is, I know he played heel, but Ricky Steamboat and Rey Mysterio.
Man, Ricky Steamboat had some legendary matches with Flair. Yeah.
So it's kind of, so if to answer your question though, if there's be another one, yes, he should go in without question.
He be like the top. You got him top 5 face.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
That's gonna be another
question, man.
Who you got number 1 top all time face?
All time?
Hogan, probably, right?
Like career-wise overall, or just nobody who never turned heel as far as we know?
Oh, I mean, I say overall.
Okay. Hogan's up there. Sting's up there, obviously. I would say Ricky Steamboat. I would say Rey Mysterio. And you know what?
Would you say Cena?
Huh?
Would you say Cena? Because everybody wanted him to turn heel, but he just never did. He just stayed where he was.
We're going to get to you in a moment.
No, well, I don't.
Oh, I had to say it. I still put him in there.
I don't think it's Cena because of what he went through, because nobody else went through what he went through. He was getting, at times, you probably thought he was getting shoved down your throat. But, he still, and then when he was going to turn face, you know what? I'm going to say Cena for this reason. I'm going to say Cena 5 for this reason. Not only his business in the ring, but his business outside the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Make a wish. Mm-hmm. The reason he didn't turn heel, one of the reasons why he's like, because if I do this, there's no more Make a Wish. There's no more this. There's no more that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you stop that, and they would keep requesting him, and he's a heel.
Right.
How's that work?
Right. So you said, so we got what? We got Hogan, Steamboat,
Sting, Rey Mysterio, and John Cena.
Yeah. How about you, Crump?
I can agree with that list.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good list.
Yeah.
That's a pretty stacked list, man. Steamboat, Hogan. I think
Hogan. Stay faces for their whole career. So I mean, what's up, Hogan? But
yeah, but even then, I mean, people were still like, they were still cheering him. I remember when Hogan did the whole NWO, man. My cousin was, you would thought Hogan slapped him in his face.
Well, did you see that ring though? Did you see the ring after that?
Man, the ring was, because it's everybody's childhood. Like, that's everybody's childhood, right? Back then, that's everybody's childhood, and he spit in their face. Perfect heel time.
Yeah, best thing to happen, man.
Perfect heel time.
Revive his career.
Yeah, man. But
refreshing.
Speaking of historic careers, man, there's been a lot of buzz lately. Because every now and then I watch the Eric Bischoff podcast.